Yo, what's up guys? So we are back at it again with another video. Honestly, I wasn't gonna film today because as you can see the weather kind of garbage, but you know, I figured I might as well get some kind of content out for you guys. So you know, here we are. Quick update on the car as far as things that are new. I got tint. Looking at 5% on the back windows right there. There's no really good way to show you the tint, just like that you can't really see through the glass. That's kind of the key point here. Apparently though, I was told that this is normal apparently, or so the tint shop told me. I might go back there at some point if it doesn't go away, because they said it should eventually go away, but it's also like a matter of I have no idea if it will or not. Yeah, you can really see that. That's kind of rough. They said if it's not going to go away, I can bring it back for a warranty claim, and they'll get that fixed for me. So I got 5 on the back glass. I actually rolled down this front glass, so let me roll it back up again. Oop. I got 35 on this front glass, as you can see right there. So it looks much cleaner now, like just quality-wise. Looking at the car, just tint really cleans up the whole look of it, really. I'm a fan of it now because like it works really well with the sticker fab tint for the taillight and the fourth brake light I installed back here. It works really well with it, and like it just gives the whole rear end like so much of a cleaner look. Big fan of it. So I also actually went ahead and bought some GR86 little door lights, which there's no way you're gonna be able to see that right now. I'll pull it back into the garage at some point later and I'll show it to you guys. Basically the under door light on the premium trim models, there's like an under door light so you don't step into a puddle. So you can buy lights for that, like it'll swap the whole housing, it'll give a projector beam image, and I found one, I believe it was on Etsy. So it's like a projector beam image of the GR86 logo. It looks pretty cool. Again, the only downside is you only see it at night, or like when it's not super well lit outside. As promised, I just pulled the car in. Go ahead and open the door and see right there. Looking at your little GR86 door lamps. They come out of the same spot that original puddle lamp came out of. It basically like literally swaps the entire housing. So it's not like a bulb, it's an entire housing swap, right? You just pull out the old housing, unplug it, and plug in the new housing. It's got your little GR86 logo right there. And it's the exact same on both sides. Let me roll around the other side and show you. About the other door, the exact same little GR86 logo right there. It's really nice because it's actually like, it looks sharp, it looks clear, right? Now I have had lights like these on other cars. So on the Alfa Romeo, we had lights like these, but the issue is that like when we first got them, they looked nice and crisp and clear like this one does. And then the problem is like we've had that car for like a year now, and those lights kind of faded. Like the color kind of like washed out. It doesn't look super great now, right? So I'm just hoping that these don't have that same issue, or at least don't do that so soon, because these were I think like $50 off of Etsy. So hopefully they don't do that and they stay nice and clear for a while. So I actually lied. I do have a quick install for you guys today. I'm going to go ahead and pull the car back inside. Or you know what? Actually no, I'm going to leave it right there and we'll just go ahead with the install, because I am going to roll down the glass so we get a little more lighting in here, because again, weather is garbage today. So I'll see you guys inside. Alright, we're in here. Sorry, it's like kind of, there's a lot of stuff going on right here. So what came in the mail is right here. So this bad boy, let me show you the label. There's bad boy is a 86 GR Shift Knob for the automatic, which I have. So yeah, this thing is apparently a official TRD part, made in Japan. It showed up not too long ago. So let's go ahead and get this thing unboxed. I'll get going. Sorry guys, I don't have a super great angle for this, so I'm just gonna try to go ahead and just get this done. So, this little bag. Focus is just not there today. Okay. Get this going. This bad boy up. Oop. just knocked over the camera. It's fine. There you go. There she is. This is the official Toyota GR Shift Knob for the automatic transmission GR86. That'll be swapped out in place of this thing, which is the OEM shifter. I mean, it's fine. It's just like, this is apparently like a weighted shifter, which, I mean, it feels pretty hefty in my hand. We'll compare it after we like get this thing off, and we'll see how it goes. All right, guys, I'm sorry again. Like, it's really hard to film in this interior. It's like super small and everything's super cramped. So this is the best angle I could get. So basically, to take off the automatic transmission shift knob, it works kind of like the manual, but not exactly. So on the manual, you're gonna have a reverse lockout that's like basically gonna sit right there. It's what you pull up on to go into reverse. On the manuals, you don't get that on the auto. So it is the same threaded pattern, but instead of just being able to unthread it and pull off the knob, there's like a two-step process now. So you're gonna want to go ahead and unthread the top right here, and you'll see the shift boot itself is attached to the knob. It's best for you to unscrew the shift knob first, and once you have unscrewed the shift knob, you're gonna want to start to pull down on the shift boot. It's gonna be super tight, right? Like, you're gonna have to put in some effort, but once you do, pull this down right there, be able to finish unscrewing your shift knob. You're gonna come right off. And there you go. Stock shift knob officially off. Now, installing the replacement GR shift knob, it's the exact same process, has the exact same threads. So you're just gonna go ahead and throw it on there, screw it in. Also, I forgot to note, actually, you know what, I'm gonna leave this on for now. This thing, when you remove the OEM knob, it's gonna have a little marking right there, right? I'm not sure if the camera's gonna be able to pick that up or not. So it's gonna have a little notch right there, like it's a physical notch, as you can see. How to get there you go. You can see that little notch right there. There's gonna be a little marking. That's how you know you want the notch to be facing you, right? The replacement one, actually, believe it or not, doesn't have that notch, but it's not a big deal. It's just like, if you ever want to put this back, you want this notch to be facing you. Okay, so we'll finish screwing this bad boy back on. As far as screwing it back on, it's not a big deal. You just want to make sure it's nice and tight. I'm actually gonna go for one extra screw round right there. So you are gonna want the little GR logo and this piece to be facing you. I'm looking at it from my angle right here. It looks pretty even. I'll show it to you guys after it's in, because it's gonna be a pain to set this thing back up. So like, once that's on there right now, getting the boot back onto the knob is super easy. It's just basically the inverse process. You just gotta pull up on it like this. There you go. It'll snap right on there. That's it. You now have your OEM GR Shift Knob installed. So I just pulled up on my camera and everything just went flying, so that's great. But anyway, here you go. This is the OEM GR Shift Knob. We can actually focus to show the GR logo. Maybe I cover up the sun a little bit, or the lack of sun a little bit. Can focus on the there we go. Yeah, so this is your OEM GR Shift Knob right here. It looks super clean. It is actually weighted. I forgot to do a weight comparison, but the GR one is significantly heavier than the stock one. The stock one's like super light, right? And the GR one's at least a little bit heavier, at the very least. I didn't have a like scale to get grams or anything, but this thing weighs more than this for sure. As far as like actuation and, you know, moving between gears, I mean, it does it exactly the same way. I feel like maybe it feels a little more like satisfying to move between gears just because of the little bit of extra weight. I know for sure, like, probably shifting in like manual mode here, like up and down, is going to feel significantly better. So those of you who are keen-eyed might have noticed that on the box that I just showed recently, or just before I had installed this, the box says that it arrived 3/21/23. That's absolutely facts. I've been running with this thing for like 2 weeks now, and I can actually say genuinely that it's super nice to have. Not only because of the design and the GR logo and everything, just cleaning up this interior so much better, but it's also just the fact that like the extra weight makes it feel really, really good when you're shifting in between gears. Again, you're not doing it much in the auto, but like manual mode does feel significantly better. And I've been shifting with this in the manual shifting mode more than I've been using the pedals as of late, just because of the fact that this just feels better to actuate now. Like, I didn't like how this knob felt when I would shift manually on the actual gear shift, but this changed that. This just feels so much better than this original knob. And these pedals are fine, but like at the end of the day, like being able to reach from your wheel to the shifter, again, even if you like have an automatic, it's still a sensation that you can absolutely enjoy having. And this thing just makes it feel good, and I can appreciate that, you know. But anyway, overall impressions, I'm super happy with how this thing was. I'll have a link to it for where I had bought it from off of eBay in the description down below, in case you want to buy this for yourself. It costed me like, I think like $100-something bucks, and I'm sure a lot of you are gonna ask, why go for the OEM GR knob instead of just like an aftermarket one. I mean, first of all, like having an automatic, you don't really need to swap the gear knob, because you're not going to be using this gear shift much, except for like literally moving from park to drive. But you know, I mainly got this one just because of the fact that it's like OEM, right? But on that note, actually, I will say this OEM knob, the leather on the OEM knob doesn't feel the same as the leather that's on the wheel. I'm not sure if this is like, because this is an authentic part, as you can see. It's like officially from TRD and all that kind of jazz, right? Like it's made in Japan and all that kind of stuff. But this leather quality just doesn't feel as good as the stuff that's on the steering wheel, right? Like this feels more soft and kind of smooth, right? And this just, I found it just feels like stickier, right? It's odd. I haven't tried to clean it off or anything yet. Maybe there's just some kind of oils or something on it, but you know, something I thought that I'd note, given the fact that this is a review after all. Again, it just feels a little bit weird, and I'm not sure if that's like just it was a defect from the factory or if it's meant to be like this. It's just kind of odd. I'm gonna give it like a cleaning at some point, and I'll let you guys know if it still feels like this. But it just, I don't know, it feels like a lower quality leather. It's odd, but you know, aside from that, it looks good, and that's the key thing I was after, which is, you know, why I chose to buy this OEM GR knob as opposed to just some aftermarket knob. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. I do hang around in the comments section after every single video, and I try to get back to everyone. So if you have something to say, I'll probably see it. So if you want to leave it down below, I'll be there. Yeah, that's it. Time to hit the stop button on this video. There you go. Alright, again guys, I'm sorry, I'm really struggling to film in the interior today. Actually, make sure I can, oh, and everything fell. That's wonderful. Get back up there, come on. There we go. Just stay, just for a little bit, please. Okay. Let's try that again.